Welcome to Lydden Hill, the birthplace, the home of Rallycross. 1967 is when Robert Reid first decided during an episode of World of Sport, it's a Saturday show in the UK, that he wanted to fill some time and he liked cars. So he put some cars on track and our wonderful sport of Rallycross was born. We're in Britain and we've got an awesome lineup of British drivers. Mr. Andrew Jordan, British touring car race, making his return to international Rallycross this weekend. I can't wait to see him. He's having a great season so far in the British touring cars and I just can't wait to see what AJ can do. Next up, just about to talk about your car and look who I found.
Hello,
Dan, how are you, mate? You good?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Yeah, very good, thank you. Return to racing. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's no pressure this weekend, really, so I'm just going to go out there and have some fun. No
pressure. It's your own crowd. Got all your family and friends here.
Right, we won't think about that.
As long as you finish the weekend with a smile on your face, mate, I think that's all that we care about here. Hope we have a good one and yeah, see you soon.
Thank you very much, mate.
Cool, take care, buddy. I can see Dan Rook has adopted Hayden Paddon's livery for the weekend, so keep a lookout for that. With Andreas Stefan returning. Andreas was only supposed to be in for one round. He enjoyed it so much, he's committed to the full season. So it's great to see Andreas back. Here we have the Italian superstar, Tamara Molinaro. Just been out for a track walk with her and Abby Eaton. Keep an eye out from the track on the show tomorrow. Tamara is a bit concerned about her sideways skills. Sorry, cameraman, you're going to have to watch out here. Tamara's a bit worried about she's going too sideways in the car. She said she has the same issues when she's rally driving as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how Tamara adapts to her own feedback, which she's given herself. Bye, Dan. Here we have Mr. Perry McCarthy, who's another one of our British drivers this week, and of course the original stick, making his return to racing. Perry's very nervous this weekend. I think he realises he hasn't had much competitive race action like some of the other drivers here for quite a long time. So Perry's nervous but very excited to get into the car. Speaking of other British drivers, we won't go in here, scrutiny area, but we have Miss Abby Eaton, of course, the Grand Tour test driver. Abby, been racing lots of GT racing recently. Awesome results so far. But this is Abby's first ever time in a Rallycross car. Abby is buzzing for this. She's had the biggest smile on her face all day. I don't think she knows what to expect. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Abby not only kind of adapts to a Rallycross car, adapts to going sideways, but kind of gets on in the car. I think she's going to be driving with a smile on her face all weekend, and I can't wait to see it. Over here we have Perry McCarthy's car. Just take a look at his livery here. Keep a lookout for this. Then we have a hidden car round the corner. Let's go have a look. It must be Mr. Rainy Sample. Where's the number? Rainy Sample, of course. Rainy is one of the drivers in TitansRX who continues to amaze me. Back in France, well, let's start from the beginning. Rainy drives with hand control. So on his wheel, he has an additional control, which essentially acts as the throttle for him. He has a few additional controls to help him with the gear changes. Back in France, Rainy really suffered. He had an issue with his hydraulic system. He wanted to go to an electrical system, was a bit more expensive. He went for the hydraulic option. He then decided, rather than sticking with the hydraulics, he'd just go for a hand shifter. So he was accelerating with his right hand while pulling the gear, while braking with his right hand. I can't explain it, but all I can tell you, Rainy is one of the most impressive drivers in this paddock, and I can't wait to see how he performs this weekend. He's always got a smile on his face. That's it for the paddock walk. Make sure you're following all the social media at TitansRX, #TitansRX. Racing begins tomorrow morning here at the birthplace of Rallycross. Look forward to seeing you then.